I work with a lot of people and I have a group of almost 4,000 people who I work with. We have a lot of people coming in every day, 10, 20 people. Now, one of the questions that I always ask is this: do you train? Do you perform any kind of physical activity? And a lot of people say, I do walking. Until very recently, I used to say, you know what, that's not training because you're not training. You're just fulfilling your basic function. And if you don't do it, you're totally screwed. However, it's not training. It's only training for a person who can't walk, who is in recovery, for whom walking is really hard. But if you just walking every day, you just add in a couple of calories, not a couple of hundreds calories, a couple of calories, really like maybe 50, 60. And this was my position for many years because this is largely true. If you start walking, you're not going to lose more weight significantly. You're not going to become stronger significantly. And it is only training for someone who cannot walk, then you train to walk. However, recently, I came to realization that I am incorrect because if you really want to, you can make light training out of it. And it's not going to be something necessarily easy. As you can see, I'm on my morning walk, which I do every morning, rain or shine, and I do it before the gym and without the gym on weekends. Today, I'm doing my walk and then I'm going to do a Peloton ride at home, which I do as an active rest. Where I'm going with this, we have a lot of people who don't really train or train and want to add some extra work. I started thinking about this recently because both of my kids, 11 and 13 girls, started going to the gym with me. But they both lift now and they're very excited about doing this. They love it. It's hard to get them out of the gym. My oldest one already does things that some grown-ups lifting next to her cannot do. She asked, how do I grow my leg muscles more efficiently? And guess what? When you are walking, you're using your leg muscles. Now, there's something that is called mind-muscle connection, where you intentionally using specific muscles. I can think about the muscle and I can intentionally use the muscle. If I'm doing specific exercise, I can put focus on different muscles in the same exercise with different outcomes. It sounds a little complicated, but it is not. So when we walk, we have butt muscles, we have calves, hamstrings, quads. We have at least 4 or 5 types of muscles in the legs. And when we walk, we usually just walk. We don't think about this. But what you can do is you can intentionally flex and squeeze muscles you want to work on while you're walking. And that might be a little challenge in the beginning, especially if you're not trained in general, if you don't know where what is located. But think about this. You can intentionally squeeze your butt and keep on walking. If you're walking while squeezing muscles, they will be doing little training. So squeeze the muscles, walk intentionally, and you will get big benefit out of this. You might even find that after a couple of first walks that you did while intentionally squeezing them, you might be a little sore next day. I started implementing this with my personal clients. Most of them walk for things that are other than training. This is important for mental stability, hormonal regulation. Doing morning walk is very important for your sleep, even your appetite. We can implement intentional muscle using while walking. If you flex the muscles, you will start having extra muscle stimulus and you will have extra growth. If you do it at a faster speed, you're making it harder as well. So that adds extra layer of endurance. Bottom line, yes, you can build muscle while walking on a small scale. You just need to actually do it. To recap this, when you're walking, think about the muscles you want to work on. It can be several at a time. You can use your glutes and your calves and your quads all together. It will be just kind of challenging to walk, but then you want to do training. Think about this, try this. Let me know how did it go. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, if you are interested to hear more, let me know in the comments, in the messages. I'll be very happy to elaborate. Have a great weekend, guys. Happy Memorial Day. I'll see you out there.